Gender, Male or Female, Who Has the Right to Decide? By Karen McNally for Aspen University, Introduction to Psychology. Ms. Sonia Torres, July 16th of 2018. So let's talk a little bit about gender biology. Both men and women have 46 chromosomes. That's biologically what makes us up. We get 23 from each parent. Though we share 45 of the chromosomes, they're the same. The last chromosome is the sex chromosome, and that's what will make us a male or a female. For the first 6 weeks after conception, we're neither male or female. Both have the X chromosome. About the 7th week gestation, the gender chromosome will start, and this is determined by the father's chromosomes. So about 6-7 weeks gestation, chromosomes will kick in, and it'll be either an additional X or a Y. When this kicks in, then the sex of the infant will be determined. 2 X chromosomes will create a female, and an XY chromosome will create a male. So, although we're alike in many ways, male or female, there are some differences. But the one big thing is men and women are both needed physically to reproduce. So, now let's take a little look at some of the difference between male and female, and not just about the external organs. So some of the differences are internal and external organs. Men are more muscular than women. Men have facial and body hair. Women have body hair, but not to the extent of a man, and they don't usually have facial hair unless there's a hormone problem. Men are usually taller. They are usually about 2 years later than females coming into puberty. Men tend to be more aggressive than females. Studies show that they can commit more physical violence. Men are more self-confident, according to what I've read in books. They're more independent, show less emotion, and they're very competitive. Women do tend to live about 5 years longer. I can only imagine men do riskier things in their lives than women do. They say women are more interdependent. They need the help of a man or a co-person to help them along the way. Women enjoy face-to-face contact and friends and talking. Women also feel that it's their responsibility to care for their children and the household. So, there are some things that can cause gender problems. Medical conditions that can cause an infant to be born with a combination of male and female features. They may be born with testes and no penis, so the doctors talk to the parents and decide that it's better to create a vagina and call the individual a female. Are they really female, or are they still male because they were born with testes? Does how you're raised have a determination in male or female? Some individuals, as they get older and they do sex changes, they'll say that they feel like they are born in the wrong body. They're male and feel like they should have been born female. They have more feminine features. So I think it's all, in my opinion, is what the person feels. Okay, so although men and women have some differences physically, there was always a saying as you're growing up, anything you can do, I can do better. Well, I put anything you can do, I can do also. Women can be independent. They can secure a career. They can play sports with the guys. They can hold a government office. Men can be stay-at-home dads. You see a lot more of that today than you did years ago. They can perform the household chores and take care of the kids while the mom works. And they can play sports with women. I remember growing up in high school, we had a girl that wanted to play on football. Back then, years ago, they didn't allow the girls to play on the football, actually play contact football with the boys. And after lots of fighting from her parents, the girl was allowed to play, which she should be. Why is it okay for men to do everything and not women? So this week, for our assignment, we had to do the beam sex role inventory, which I took, and as you can see, my score, I was 4.6 feminine, 4.8 masculine, and 3.95 neutral. According to this, it says a score of 4 or above, you're androgynous, which is partly male, partly female in appearance, and having physical characteristics of both sexes. So, I'm kind of disagree a little, or undecided more or less, because I have female physical features, but I'm a very independent, strong-willed person. Does that make me a man? I'm caring and nurturing, and I grew up like every other little girl. I played with dolls and played house and had girl features, and I dressed like a girl. As I got older, I guess I became the typical tomboy. Rode four-wheelers, got muddy, wrestled with my brothers, blue jeans and a t-shirt. And I still don't know that I'm feminine as far as a girl, but I don't think that I'm more of a man either, manly features either. Is it your features or your physical appearance that make you man or female? So, can gender be measured by this homogeneous variable? Well, that word means divided into two parts. I don't feel that gender is completely physical, because physical appearance can be altered. We see it a lot today. It is altered surgically for many people who feel that they were born in the wrong body. They're man and feel that they're more feminine and have feelings more like a woman, so they're altered. Should they not be allowed to play sports with the woman because they were born a man? I don't think so. I think everyone's feelings and emotions are going to be relayed differently. I feel that you should be allowed to play a sport. Yes, they say men are larger than women muscular-wise, but there's a lot of women out here that can go pretty much head-to-head against a man. They should be allowed to play on that team. They should know the risks, just like a man should know the risk for the sport that they're going to play. As a society, who are we to judge what the opposite sex can or cannot do? So, my personal thoughts to all this is society's changed. The medical world has changed what society can do. Individuals can now be who and what they want to be, regardless of being born male or female. My honest opinion, gender is what you as an individual choose it to be.